Good Wednesday evening to everybody, and welcome to another edition of the CJ High School Football Report. I'm CJ here with you on another Wednesday night as we get you set for what's going to be week number 7 of the high school football season. As we get you set for rankings, picks, and RPIs, and much, much more. As we always do, we want to go, as we said, we got a coaches poll, we got our RPIs, we got the top 25 scoreboard from week 6, week 7. We got our picks for this week, regional rankings, CJ's top 10, and we also have we're going to go over the Mountain Classic teams, and I want to update a scrimmage that Coach Derek Newsom from Betsy Lane sent me. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. But let's go ahead and get started, as we always do, with our coaches poll. And we didn't have a whole lot of movement. A lot of teams just moving up and down, but nobody left the poll except for one team. We have one new team in after Paintsville lost to Perry Central last week. Here are the top 10 this week. At number 10, Louisville Holy Cross. Number 9, Williamsburg. 8, Bishop Rosser. 7, Russellville. 6, Newport Central Catholic. 5, Bethlehem. 4, Sayre. 3, Raceland. 2, Kentucky Country Day. And number 1, the Pikeville Panthers. Everybody has big games in the top 10 this week. Sayre plays Pikeville. Louisville Holy Cross plays Bethlehem. So we got some really good games this week on the board. Teams that received votes this week were Paintsville, Hazard, Betsy Lane. We're going to find out how true Betsy Lane is. They got Raceland this week. We'll see what kind of team Betsy Lane really has after 7 games. Emesis and Pineville also got votes in the top 10 this week. Top 10 for 2A this week. At number 10, it's Caldwell County. Number 9, West Carter. 8, Metcalfe County. 7, Danville. 6, Murray. 5, Greene County. 4, Middlesboro. 3, Mayfield. 2, Beechwood. And the number 1 team this week is LCA, Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. Teams that got votes this week were Owensboro Catholic, Hancock County, Butler County, and Walton Verona. 3A, you got Russellville at number 10, Taylor County at number 9, Ashland at number 8, 7, Mercer County, 6, Bell County after their huge win last Friday night, Union County at number 5, Bell County, or Glasgow number 4, Lawrence County number 3, Christian Academy out of Louisville number 2, and Bardstown is the number 1 team in Class 3A football. East Carter was the only team that got a vote this week to be in the top 10. 4A, you got Spencer County at number 10, Scott, the Eagles at number 9, Franklin County at 8, 7, Logan, 6, Letcher Central, 5, Central out of Louisville, Johnson Central goes to number 4 this week, Lexington Catholic at number 3, Boyle County at number 2, and Corbin is still your number 1 team. Teams that got votes this week were Rattling County, Lincoln County, West Ward East, John Hardin, Bourbon County, Holmes, and Hopkinsville. 5A this week, we got a tie for number 9 between Cooper and Scott County. Number 8 is North Laurel after their tough loss at Southwestern. 7 is Covington Catholic. 6 is Southwestern. 5 is Graves County. 4, Wolford County. 3, Owensboro. 2, South Warren. And the number 1 team this week is the Broncos of Frederick Douglass. They haven't played a game in over 3 weeks. Scheduled to play this week, so we'll see how that goes. Teams that got votes this week were Pulaski County, Connor, Greenwood, Highlands, Collins, Great Crossing, and Bowling Green. And 6A, you got number 10, Henderson County, Davies County at number 9, Madison Central at number 8, Ballard number 7, 6, Riles, 5, Trinity. Got their first win of the year, the Friday night over St. X out of Cincinnati. Bryan Station 4, DuPont Manual 3, X2, and number 1 is Mail. Teams got votes for Owen County and Bullitt Central. So we're right down to the nitty gritty. We're starting to see where all these teams fit in and where they belong. But then you get to the RPI. then they don't even match what you see. So here is the RPIs this week. In Class A football, the number 1 RPI belongs to Russellville. Number 2 is Pikeville. 3 is Kentucky Country Day. 4, Raceland. 5, Sayre. 6, Bishop Brosser. 7, Emesis. 8, Betsy Lane. 9, Bethlehem. And number 10, Holy Cross out of Louisville. The remaining mountain teams in Class A football, their RPIs is Hazard at number 12, Williamsburg 13, Pineville 15, Paintsville 16, Harlan 24, Phelps 26, and Link Camp number 31. 2A RPIs this week. Number 1 belongs to LCA. Number 2 is Mayfield. 3 is Beechwood. 4 is Greene County. 5, Butler County. 6, Middlesboro. 7 is West Carter. 8 is Murray. 9 is Hancock County. And number 10 is the Danville Ambrels. The remaining mountain teams in 2A. Number 14, Shelby Valley. Number 16, Martin County. They play each other Friday night. Morgan County, number 20. Prestonsburg, 21. Knott County Central, 23. Somerset, 24. Breathitt, 25. Eastridge, 27. And Leslie County, 35. 3A, you've got Christian Academy out of Louisville, 1. Glasgow, 2. Bardstown, 3. East Carter, 4. Taylor County, 5. Mercer County, 6. Lawrence County, 7. Bell County, 8. Union County, 9. And Adair County, 10. The remaining mountain teams, their RPI rankings is 13 for Rockcastle County, 16 for Estill County. Estill's lost back-to-back games. Montgomery County, number 19, 20, Belfry. 30 is McCreary Central, 31, Pike Central. Jackson County, 35. Floyd Central, 38. And Powell County, number 39. 4A, we've got Lexington Catholic, number 1. 2, Boyle County. 3, Corbin. 4, LCA. Letcher Central is number 4. Logan County, 5. 6 is Spencer County. 7 is Franklin County. 8 is Rowling County. 9 is Central. And number 10 is Johnson Central. 15 is Perry Central. 19 is Wayne County. Knox Central is number 21. 25 is Clay County. And Harding County is number 33. 5A this week, you got Wolford County, number 1. Frederick Douglass, number 2. I think Frederick Douglass would have been number 1 if they would have played. They ain't played 3 weeks, so that's really hurting the RPI. Graves County, number 3. South Warren, 4. Greenwood, 5. Southwestern, 6. 7 is Owensboro. 8 is Owensboro Catholic. 9 is North Laurel. And number 10 is Cooper. And the 3 remaining teams in 5A, Pulaski County, 15. Whitley County, 26. And South Laurel, number 40. And 6A, Male 1, X2, Oldham County 3, Bryan Station 4, Madison Central 5, Bullitt 6, Henderson County 7, Ryle 8, DuPont Manual 9, and number 10 is Ballard. So the RPI, so if you don't play, guys, it's going to really kill your RPI. But you can lose and still not lose a lot of ground. So we'll see how that goes. Les Dixon saying, go Braves and go Bengals. Yep. Braves getting set to play in the division series, I think, Friday or tomorrow or Friday one. I believe it's Friday. Let's see. Let's get to the top 25 this week. We did have hardly any changes. They got one new team, but everybody else stayed in and just moved around. At number 25 this week is the Blackpool Panthers. 24 is Great Crossing. Number 23 is my new team, the Defenders of Bryan Station. 22 is Russellville. 21 Scott County. 20 is Kentucky Country Day. Ballard, number 19. 18 Sayre. Wolford County, number 17. Covington Catholic, 16. DuPont Manual, 15. Lexington Catholic, 14. Ashland, number 13. Christian Academy out of Louisville, number 12. Owensboro, 11. 10, Johnson Central. 9, South Warren. 8, Boyle County. 7, St. X. Corbin's number 6. 5, Mayfield. 4, Lexington Christian Academy. 3, Beechwood. Number 2, Frederick Douglass. And the number 1 team still is the Male Bulldogs. So not much movement there. Now to the scoreboard to week 6. We had some pretty good ball games. Here they are. Ashland 35, E-Town 28. It was Beechwood 21, Dixie Heights 14. It was Brown Station 40, Henderson Kelly 22, Connor 21, Highlands 13. It was Cooper 51, Madison, Indiana 19. It was Davie County 51, McCracken County 20. George Rogers Clark going down to Lafayette 14-3. It was Madison Central 28, East Jessamine 7. Mayfield 35, Caldwell County 16. It was Raceland 38, Lincoln County, West Virginia 6. Scott County 14, Great Crossing 6. South Warren 36, Bowling Green 7. St. X 13, Ryle 32. It was Trinity 33 and St. X Cincinnati 14. And it was Woodford County 60 and West Jessamine 14. Mountain games last week. Here they are. You got Wayne County 21, Casey County 14. It was Pineville 47, Jackson County 14. Martin County 48, Eastridge 16. Garrett County 54, McCreary Central 15. It was Fleming County 42, Powell County nothing. It was East Carter 37, West Estill County 20. It was Breathitt County 48, Morgan County 6. Morgan County 8, excuse me. Rockcastle County losing to Bale 24-0. On Thursday night, it was Shelby Valley winning 58-36 over Prestonsburg. Jellicoe in a shootout beats Lincoln 40-38. And Belfry wins 2 in a row as they beat Floyd Central 49-6. Our ranked teams this week, it was Corbin 56, Simon Kenton 24. It was Madison Central 21, Pikeville 19. Southwestern 32, North Laurel 7. Was Letcher Central 51, Harding County 14, Johnson Central 42, Clay County nothing, or 6, excuse me. It was Pulaski County 48, South Laurel 7, Lawrence County 35, Boyd County 14, and Sayre 35, Williamsburg 17. And our 3 coverage teams on the radio, it was Hazard 31 over Somerset nothing. It was Perry Central on a field goal at the buzzer, beating Paintsville 17-14. And Middlesboro beat Leslie County 49-18. That was on Friday night. So, that was the scoreboard from last week. Let's get to the picks from this week. As I said, we've only got 2 games this week that so far it's been canceled. One to Kovic and one to forfeit. Scott County wins on Kovic over Grant County because Grant County has Kovic. And Jenkins had to forfeit. I don't think they had enough players to be able to play the team, Mike Clark, West Virginia. So that ended up being a forfeit. We have a whole bunch of Thursday night games. Now, because of fall break and stuff, that's why we have these games. All right, here we go. 1-6 Trinity. I'm sorry. We'll go down bottom up. 5-1 Madison Central at 6-0 Oldham County. Now, Madison Central proved themselves last week with a big win at home over Pikeville. Can you go back-to-back weeks? This time you got to go on the road. And Oldham County's been really good at home. I think Madison Central's for real, and I think Oldham County's for real. This is going to be a close game. I'm going to take the home team in this one. Oldham County 23, Madison Central 16. 6-0 Woodford County at 2-5 Madison Southern. Now, Madison Southern's starting to play a little bit better here lately. This is still a big game for both these teams. The big picture here is that they got to play smart football, Woodford County. Got to take care of the football. I think they do. I think they get enough special teams playing it, winning the game. Woodford County 41, Madison Southern 24. 1-6 East Jessamine at 5-1 Collins. Collins has been really good at home, and they've been playing some really good football. So this on paper looks like a mismatch. I think it's going to be a pretty close game for a while, but it's all Collins late. Collins 43, East Jessamine 12. George Rogers Clark 3-4 at Bryan Station 5-1. This is a big game for both these teams. For George Rogers Clark, they've got to prove that they can play with the big dogs in Lexington. If you can get a win over the top team in Lexington, then you're right in the driver's seat to go many, many places. This is going to be a tight game for a while, but I think Bryan Station busts open and wins it late. Bryan Station 34, George Rogers Clark 14. Tates Creek 1-5 at Paul Arch Dunbar. This will be a Thursday night game. This is one of 7 Thursday night games I know of. Tomorrow night, this is going to be a pretty decent game. Dunbar didn't play last week. This is a big game for both these teams. They got to come back off a tough game last week. I think it's going to be a big win for the home team. Dunbar wins. Dunbar 34, Tates Creek 12. Lafayette 1-6 at 0-6 Henry Clay. This is also a Thursday night game, and this is a 6 o'clock kick at Henry Clay. This big game for both teams. Lafayette got their first win of the year last week. I think an upset last week. But you got to come back down offense and try to get 2 in a row. Henry Clay's been struggling to score on offense. But I have to go with the visitors. Lafayette 12, Henry Clay 6. Let's see. Montgomery County 4-2 at 5-1. Great Crossing. Now, Great Crossing lost a heartbreaker last Friday night against Scott County. This is a big game for both these teams. Got to have a bounce back game. Now, Montgomery County's been playing really good football this year. They've improved a lot on the defensive side of the football. I think Great Crossing will get back in the score column and win the game. Great Crossing 32, Montgomery County 21. Ashland 4-3 at 5-2 East Carter. I think East Carter's for real. This is a big game for Ashland because you got to have this game to avoid going on the road for the district championship game. Big game for both these teams. East Carter's really got a lot of momentum right now. But I think Ashland's going to find a way to win this game with special teams. Ashland 21, East Carter 14. Louisville Holy Cross 5-2 against 5-1 Bethlehem. Now, this is going to be a very, very good ball game. Very, very tight, very, very exciting, close. No, close, what the experts are saying. The home team has won the last 3 games in this series. I got to go with the home team this one. Bethlehem 23, Holy Cross out of Louisville 16. Dixie Heights 3-3 at 1-5 Simon Kenton. Now, Simon Kenton's not having a problem scoring. That's not been their problem. Their problem is just stopping people. They average about 30 a game, but they give up about 60 a game. They're at home. Can they bounce back? No. Dixie Heights wins this one. Dixie Heights 34, Simon Kenton 26. Cooper 4-2 at Connor 5-2. These two teams, when you speak of 5A football, you don't speak much of these two, but you're going to from now on because they're in the upper echelon of some of the better teams in the conference. Big game for both teams. Carter's really good at home. This is also a Thursday night game that will be played tomorrow night. But I got to go with the home team in this one. A field goal wins it. Carter 24, Cooper 21. St. X 5-1 at DuPont Manual 5-1. Big game for X because they got to prove they're still the second best team over them. But you got to watch out for them Shamrock and Trinity because playoffs get there. That's when they're going to get their motors running. I like Manual, but I don't think Manual can win this game. I think X is going to go on the road and win it. X 23, Manual 16. Lexington Catholic 5-1 at 5-1 Ball County. Both these teams have the same opponent that beat them, LCA. So this is going to come down to the Boyle County has beat Lexington Catholic 3 of the last 4 and beat them pretty good. I think this game, though, is going to be a little bit lopsided again because I don't think Lexington Catholic has played a pretty decent schedule, but they've not played the caliber of Boyle County. Boyle County 48, Lexington Catholic 14. Trinity 1-6 at 4-2 Ballard. I think Trinity's starting to find their thing now. They played another out-of-state school last week. Now they're back in playing another state school. And they've been real close in the first 2 state school games. I think they're going to pull this out. They can get a 10-point victory. Trinity 24, Ballard 14. All right, Mountain games now. Here we go. 0-7 Pendleton County at 1-6 Powell County. Powell County's had a rough year, and they had a lot of their kids back. You would have thought they probably would have had a big year. They've had some injuries come up late. COVID's been a problem. They consistently have not been able to stay on the field, practice stuff, and it's been a rough year. But I'm going to get them with the upset at home. Powell County 20, Pendleton County 14. Wayne County 4-2 at 2-5. Lincoln County. Now, Lincoln County's 2-5 record is very deceiving because they have played a very good schedule. And this is a district game. And when you get district games like this right here, these are the ones you can steal. Wayne County cannot afford to lose this game at home because this is a huge game. You're looking up at Corbin and Knox Central, who's going to play each other this week, and it's already going to set the table. I'm going with an upset. I'm going to go Lincoln County 28 and Wayne County 21. Paintsville 2-4 at Fairview 0-7. Just exactly what Coach Hoskins needed this week. A game to get some confidence back in his kids. And they're going to get it in a big way. I think they can win this game big. I think they'll roll over the Eagles. Paintsville 48, Fairview 12. Eastridge 2-4 at Bath County 3-4. This is for a playoff spot. Basic facts. Because West Carter, Martin County, Shelby Valley, and Prestonsburg right now have the 4 top spots. But Eastridge has got to win this if they want to stay in the playoff hunt. The loser of this game is out of the playoff hunt. And Eastridge can still get in, but they're going to have some help in a lot of it. I'm going to go with Eastridge in this one. I'm going with the upset. Eastridge 23, Bath County 16. League Camp 0-7 at Pineville. 5-1. This game is also a Thursday night game. This will be played tomorrow night. Big game for Jason Chappell and the boys at home. League Camp last week finally got off the schneid and scored double-digit points. But this is a Pineville team that's been hungry and ready to play. Pineville 54, League Camp 6. Estill County 5-2 at McCreary Central 2-6 or 2-5. Excuse me. McCreary Central's been really good at home. Estill's lost 2 in a row. This is a big game for both these teams. I think they got to bounce back. I think they do. Estill 34, McCreary Central 20. Another Thursday night game. 0-7 Floyd Central at 3-2 Magoffin County. This is a big game for Magoffin County at home. Want to win, they got to win this to get the playoffs because the players seeding and all kinds of issues here. Floyd Central's had a very, very rough year. Nothing's went right for them. They've had COVID problems. They've had this. They've had injuries. It's going to be a rough night for them again. Magoffin County 32, Floyd Central 6. 6-0 Betsy Lane at 5-1 Raceland. This is the game that Betsy Lane had circled. They figured they could win their first 6. They felt good about those. But now you've got the one game that's going to prove yourselves. Now, this game and then next week they play Paintsville. Those 2 games are going to tell their fate of the Betsy Lane Bobcats. It's a big game for both teams. I like Betsy Lane. I think they're a good football team. But they're not right now ready to play with the Raceland. Raceland 45, Betsy Lane 6. West Carter 4-2 at Prestonsburg 4-2. West Carter, now I hope I don't jinx them. They have not lost a district game since they've entered this district, I don't think. I'm looking it up today. I believe they undefeated in district play in 3 years. Got to remember, though, this is a dangerous game going to Peaburg because Peaburg's been playing a lot better lately. They scored over 30 points last week against Shelby Valley. West Carter's been pretty good. I think they eke out a victory. West Carter 32, Prestonsburg 16. Danville 4-3 at 1-6. Somerset. Somerset, you thought they may have got back on path with Winsburg. They turned around last week and get shut up by Hazard, which Hazard's a good football team. You know, Coach Aaron has been playing well. It's going to be another rough game, though. Somerset's at home, but still a rough game. Danville 32, Somerset 14. Williamsburg 2-2 at 2-2 Harlan. No, I'm sorry, 4-2 Harlan. 2-4 Harlan. This is a big game for Harlan. Williamsburg doesn't need to stub their toe on the road because Harlan's sharp enough to get the victory. This is going to be a bounce back game for the Yellow Jackets. Williamsburg 34, Harlan 12. Shelby Valley 3-3 at 5-2 Martin County. It's a big game for both these teams. This is probably for a home playoff game. The winner will probably host the first round of the playoffs at home, and it will probably play the same opponent. But Martin County would love to win this game and have that advantage. Shelby Valley, though, I think they're better on offense. This is going to be a shootout. I'm going with the home team in this one. Martin County 30, Shelby Valley 22. All right, our ranked teams this week. Garrett County 3-4 at Bell County 5-1. Bell Dudley got a huge win last week on the road at Rockcastle County, shutting out the Rockets. First time he shut the Rockets out in a long, long time. But this is a big game for Bell County. This is a stubber toe game if he's not paying attention. But the Bobcats win on Log Mountain. Bell County 34, Garrett County 12. Lawrence County 5-1 at 3-4 Pike Central. Now this is going to be a shootout. Lawrence County's a good football team, don't get me wrong, but Pike Central at home, they're a lot better football team at home than they are on the road. Finally get back home after a couple of road games. But I think Lawrence County ends up winning big. Lawrence County 34, Pike Central 20. 2-4 Morgan County at 7-0 Middlesboro. Middlesboro wins this game. They wrap up the district championship, even though they still have a game with Knott County left. Because the Knott County Leslie County game basically is for a playoff spot. Whoever wins tomorrow night's Leslie County Knott County game is in the playoffs. This is a big game for both these teams, but Middlesboro's going to roll big. Middlesboro 54, Morgan County 14. Letcher Central 5-1 at 4-2 Clay County. This is for probably a home playoff game for the winner. The loser probably going. I think these two could play each other again, depending on brackets. Clay County, second game on the term since they got back. That was a rough game to play last week against Johnson Central after all the sadness with Johnson Central. Can Clay County bounce back? Letcher Central has shown time after time they can run the football and control clock. But they've not been controlled. I think Clay County steals this game. Clay County 24, Letcher Central 17. Let's see. Pulaski County 4-3 at 5-1. North Laurel. North Laurel's got to get back off of, don't worry about last week and move on to this week. Because this is a home playoff game for the winner. Even though Pulaski County still has to play Southwestern in 2 weeks. This is a huge game for both teams. North cannot afford to lose this game because that means they'll probably have to go on the road. And Pulaski County wins this game, they would host North in the first round. Can the Jags bounce back? It was a rough game last week against Southwestern. I think they do. I think they bounce back in overtime. North Laurel 23, Pulaski County 16. Sayre 6-0 at Pikeville 5-2. Coach Pennington, I had him on the show a couple weeks ago. I love his son, his quarterback, really good. But they're playing a Pikeville team that is much better than what the record plays and how they played the last 2 weeks because they played very good ball clubs the last 2 weeks. That's just why they did this, to get better, to get to this point. They beat Sayre last year by 40 points. I think they do it again. Pikeville 43, Sayre 12. Whitley County 1-5 at 6-1 Southwestern. Wrong time for the Colonels to go traveling up to the reservation to play the Warriors. Southwestern's been playing some good football. They're going to continue to play good football. They're rolling this one. Southwestern 54, Whitley County 12. Corbin 6-0 at Knox Central 3-3. Knox Central's lost back-to-back games to Bourbon and Paintsville. Had a couple of injuries and a couple of things that went wrong. This is a big game for both these teams. Probably they're going to play each other again, but this time they'll have to go to Corbin when they go there for the first round, unless there's an upset or two in the region. Corbin rolls. Corbin 42, Knox Central 14. All right, our radio coverage people. We got 2-5 Phelps playing Hazard tomorrow night. You can hear this game on WSGS Power 101. Big game for Hazard as far as confidence level going into their next 2 games. So they got a road trip to Sayre and Pikeville after an open date. This is a huge game for Hazard, not to have a letdown. I think they roll it home. Hazard 54, Phelps 12. 4-2 Johnson Central at 4-2 Perry Central. First road game since Coach Matney's passing. There's still a lot on this kid's mind. And it's going to be like the whole rest of the season. But you know they're going to go out and they're going to play for him every night when they go out there every day. This is a big game for Perry Central, though. They got to win this. And if they want to get in the playoffs, they'll have to probably beat Hardin County in 2 weeks to get in. This is a big game, but I think the Eagles, they will be ready to play, and they'll be up for the challenge. Johnson Central 54, Perry Central 12. That's still a Friday night game, but you never know. You can hear that game probably on WSGS, probably, since it's going to be the only Friday night game on the schedule on the radio. And tomorrow night, 7:30 kickoff. A 1-4 Knox County Central at 1-6 Leslie County. This is for a playoff spot. Simple as this. You got to win. The winning team go into the playoffs. If Leslie County wins, they're in. If Knox County wins, they're in. It wasn't matter if it's a three-way tie because none of these two teams have enough wins to make it even. Leslie County's been looking for an opportunity to show how good they are. And last week, they actually played hard against Middlesboro. They had their chances. 5 big plays you take away, they would have probably hung right there. I think Leslie County finds a way to win this game. They know how important it is. Knox County ain't beat Leslie in a long, long time. I'll go with the Eagles. Leslie County 34, Knox County 16. So, some big games coming up. Now, we've got a lot of Thursday night games. You'll probably need to check your schedule because there's probably more to be added between tomorrow and Friday. So, okay, let's get to our regional rankings. Class A, bottom up, Lincoln 9, Harlan 8, Phelps 7, Paintsville 6, Williamsburg 5, Pikeville 4, Pineville 3, Hazard 2, and Betsy Lane number 1. 2A, it's Knox County Central 10, Eastridge 9, 8, Leslie County 7, Somerset, Morgan 6, Prestonsburg 5, Bedford County 4, Shelby Valley 3, Martin County 2, and Middlesboro number 1. 3A, it is Powell County 10, Floyd Central 9, McCreary Central 8, Montgomery County 7, Estill County 6, Pike Central 5, Rockcastle County 4, Belfry 3, Bell 2, and number 1 is Lawrence County. 4A, Harlan County 8, Knox Central 7, Clay County 6, Perry Central 5, Wayne County 4, Letcher Central 3, Johnson Central 2, Corbin number 1. 5A, you got South Laurel 5, Whitley County 4, North Laurel 3, Pulaski County 2, Somerset Southwestern number 1. Teams that are in a mountain district but not a mountain team, their records are LCA 6-0, Sayers 6-0, Raceland 5-1, Danville 4-3, West Carter 4-3, or 4-2, excuse me. Mason County 4-2, Fleming County 3-4, Bath County 3-4, Lincoln County 2-5, Jackson County 1-5, Lewis County 1-6, Pendleton County 1-7, Fairview 0-7, and Jenkins 0-7 now because they had to forfeit because they didn't have enough to play the Virginia team. All right, Mountain Top 10s this week. Here is my top 10. We'll go with me first. At number 10, I got Pulaski County. Number 9, I got Lawrence County. 8, North Laurel. 7, Bell County. 6, Letcher Central. 5, Pikeville. 4, Johnson Central. 3, Middlesboro. 2, Southwestern. Number 1, the Red Hounds of Corbin. WYMTV then, they grabbed top 10. Same 10 teams, just a little bit different order. Bell at number 10. Number 9, Lawrence County. 8, Pulaski County. 7, Middlesboro. 6, Letcher Central. 5, North Laurel. 4, Johnson Central. 3, Pikeville. 2, Pikeville number 3. 2, Southwestern. And number 1, the Red Hounds of Corbin. Okay. Now, let's switch angles a little bit. Talk basketball. They drew for the teams for the WYMTV Mountain Basketball Classic, the 35th annual. That'll come up on the first week December. Here are the teams that'll be in this year's classic. Girls, it'll be the Belfry Lady Pirates, the Bell County Lady Cats, the Knox County Central Lady Patriots, the Leslie County Lady Eagles, the North Laurel Lady Jaguars, and the Shelby Valley Lady Wildcats. Boys teams, it's going to be the Breathitt County Bobcats, the Harlan Green Dragons, the Johnson Central Golden Eagles, the North County Central Patriots, the Knox Central Panthers, the Paintsville Tigers, the Perry Central Commodores, and the Shelby Valley Wildcats. Great field. Can't wait to see the matchups when they see them. It's going to be unbelievable. Now, Coach Newsom just sent me an update that panorama they're going to be having. On the 20th, they're going to go to Johnson Central and play. They still do not know who they play yet in that game. He said he would get that to me when he finds out. I asked him, actually, would he give me the whole list of games that day? I'd like to announce the whole list. So, but they're going to play on the 20th. Then on the 24th, they're going to host one at Betsy Lane. They got 7 games, 6 boys and 1 girls. The first game of the day is going to be Shelby Valley playing Letcher Central. The second game will be Johnson Central versus Cordia. Eastridge will play Breathitt County. Pikeville will play Knox County Central. This is a cheers to change of Coach Newsom brought me. Belfry will now play Harlan, the independent. It was supposed to be Ashland, but Ashland's not going to play, so Harlan's going to take their spot. We also saw today, Dave and Darrell broke news that a transfer is coming to Belfry, a point guard out of Matewan, West Virginia. He's supposed to be like in the top 40 players somewhere, so he looks like a great player. If they get him eligible, Belfry's going to be loaded with great players. They've already got a 7-footer. Betsy Lane will play Perry Central, and then the Betsy Lane girls are going to play a team to be announced. Hopefully Coach Newsom will get me that one as well. So that is what we had got here on our Wednesday night. Another episode we're running through quickly. Let me go over a few notes. Don't forget, join me Sunday night, October 10th. We're going to be with you for the CJ Harris Show. John Noble is going to be with me, my co-host. I also got one guest I can tell you about. Coach Barker from West Carter is going to be with me. Either Courtney or Camille will be with me too. We'll have other guests. We'll have other things we're going to chat about. So that should be fun. Be with me. We want to get your phone call on Sunday night. You know the phone number. It's at the bottom of the screen, always strolling. Guys, you need to do a better job commenting. I want you guys to light up the comment board. If you don't want to call, leave comments. I want to see at least 80, 90 comments. I want us to comment. I don't care what we're talking. Just comment. Nolan did great last week. Everybody that comments, AJ tonight, I've had Les and AJ and Ryan that's watching. They comment. Leave me a comment. I love it when you guys leave comments. I know you're watching and I know you're paying attention, and I love it. I just love it. But I'll be back with you Sunday night for the CJ Howard Show, 8 o'clock. We'll be with you. There's Tim. They just got done doing their show tonight, and they had a good Chris Dooling from SEC Now was on there with them, and that was a really good, really good to see. That was a good interview they did with him, so I enjoyed that whole much. Tim's a really good guy. Him and Adam very busy lately. I got a chance to see them very shortly as they were at the Middlesboro game on Friday night. I'll be with you back for the CJ Howard for the sports report on Wednesday night. That'll be the 13th next week. Week 7 of the high school rankings, picks, and much, much more. Also want to remind everybody, too, if you've not been by my sports page and you have not liked my sports page, go over and do that. Go over and give me a like. Go ahead and let me know you like my page and you want to be a part of it. If you've not been to my YouTube channel, I need you to go subscribe for me. If I can get 1,000 subscribers, we can go ahead and get that going. I can do a lot more live stuff. Also, I may have an opportunity to maybe sell some merchandise to make some extra money. I could always use extra money to make this show better. So help me out there. And again, any girl or boys basketball coach, and you know of a panorama or scrimmage that's coming up, please send me a message and let me know where it's going to be and who's going to be in it and how many teams. And I will announce it on the 2 shows every week until this panorama is played. Okay, guys, I want to thank you. Oh, one other thing we're going to mention. I'm going to talk about this. I didn't get a chance to talk about this on Sunday night because we spent a lot of good time with with getting our tribute to Coach Matney. I think about him all the time. I miss him so much, and I feel for the Johnson Central kids. Please continue to pray for them and the family and everybody in the community because they need your prayers every day. But there was the Middlesboro's female kicker. She broke a state record this past Friday night for most extra points by a female. And I'm going to talk more about that on the show this coming Sunday, but I just want to touch on it now because I didn't get really opportunity to do that because we spent a lot of time. So hopefully I'll talk about that more on the show on Sunday night. So, okay, I want to get it Sunday night. We'll be with you. John Noble will be my co-host, and we'll be with you for another exciting episode of the CJ Harris Show, 8 o'clock. We'll be with you for another brain-teasing episode as we get you set. We want your phone calls. We want your comments. Guys, I want you to start commenting. I will love those comments. And if not bashful, give me a phone call. Give us a call and let us know how you're doing. This is CJ Harris saying so long, everybody. I'll see you Sunday night, 8 o'clock for the CJ Harris Show, episode number 11. See you Sunday night. God bless everybody, and good night.